So the Grove neighborhood in College Grove, Tennessee is a phenomenal golf course neighborhood, and this weekend they are hosting the LIV Golf Tournament, which is really, really exciting. It's been really cool to watch this neighborhood kind of go through the transformations, see as they build all the different structures and all that goes into preparing for a golf tournament like that. It's very, very interesting to watch that happen, but this is a phenomenal golf course. It's a phenomenal neighborhood and really worth checking into if you're looking at living on a golf course in Williamson County in the Nashville area. This is one of the best places that you could choose to live. We have several great golf course neighborhoods in and around the Nashville area, but this one is phenomenal. There are tons and tons of great amenities in here. If you're not into golf, there are so many other amazing things to take advantage of if you're living in the Grove, so definitely worth checking out if you're looking for one of these phenomenal planned developments like this in the Williamson County area. Definitely worth looking into the Grove. So today we're going to take a look at that neighborhood. We're going to talk about the houses that you can buy in there. We're going to talk about the amenities, the perks of living there, the location, the schools, all those things. So you're going to want to stay tuned. If this is your first time visiting my channel, my name is Jennifer Gramling. I'm a real estate agent here in Nashville, Williamson County, and the surrounding area. I just put out content trying to get you more familiar with Nashville. If you're thinking about moving here or relocating, this is going to be a great channel for you. So be sure to subscribe. And like I said, I am an agent in the area. So if you have questions at all about moving here or relocating, be sure to reach out to me. You can find all my contact information in the description. You can call, text, email, however you want to get in touch, and we can get all of those relocating questions answered. I help people just like you every single day moving to the area, find that place that's perfect for them. So don't hesitate to reach out. Would love to help you. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in. Let's talk a little bit about this neighborhood and really just about all the things that the Grove has to offer. Okay, so like I said, we're going to talk about the houses. We're going to talk about the pricing and all of those things, the schools, the location here in just a little bit. But first, let's talk a little bit about the neighborhood, the amenities, and the golf course. So this neighborhood is an 1,100-acre private gated community on a Greg Norman signature golf course. Now, obviously, this is an amazing golf course, especially since they are having the LIV tournament here this next weekend. So that probably gives you some indication of what a great golf course this actually is. People love it. They love to golf here. And the course aside, just the beautiful views as you're out on this course. This neighborhood aesthetically is so beautiful. But let's talk a little bit about some of those amenities. So currently this neighborhood, it's just shy of about 800 home sites. So this neighborhood is quite large. So as you can imagine, you're going to need a lot of amenities to accommodate all of these homes. Now this neighborhood is nearly built out. There's still some opportunities to build. There are still spec homes going in and there are still some lots available, which is really, really great. And there are some privately held lots as well that can be sold and built on with one of these custom builders. And we'll touch a little bit more on that later because you will need to build with an approved builder in the neighborhood, but some of those are still available. But that just gives you a little bit of an idea of the size of the neighborhood and what amenities you'll need to accommodate that. So as you come into the front of the neighborhood, that's where you're going to have your manor house. That's going to be where your main dining room is. So there you have casual dining, fine dining, and then you have an outdoor patio that overlooks the golf course if you want that outdoor dining. So a lot of different options in there, and they're actually making some changes here in the manor house. They're going to expand the dining room. They're going to do a few things different, but you've got lots of really great dining in this main manor house. Now in this manor house, that's also going to be where your pro shop is, where you're going to check in, where all your golf carts are. And then this is also going to be where your spa is. So you have a full service spa here. If you want your hair done, your nails done, you want massages, you can do all of those things right here in the manor house. And then this is also going to be where your main fitness center is with your cardio equipment, your weights, classes. But then you're also going to have another separate area in another building, which we'll talk about in just a second, where there are more classes offered and things like that. So you've got multiple workout areas, but one of those is located right here in this manor house, along with your locker rooms, your member lounges, your bar, all of those things are going to be right here in this manor house. So a lot right here. So then right next to here is going to be where your main pool is. This is going to be your resort style pool. You're going to have your slide. You're going to have a shallow area. So again, this is going to be your resort style pool. You've also got your adults only pool in this same area. As you can see, it's right here. You're going to have lap lanes for swimming and just a little bit more of a quiet pool where those kids are not allowed. You've also got some green space in here. You've got a little courtyard area for playing lawn games and things like that in the middle. And then you've got your little outdoor dining bar area for this pool area right here as well, which is great if you want snacks out by the pool or sitting out here playing lawn games. It's going to be a great place to grab a drink, grab a snack, some food, a burger, and just enjoy that while you're outside. Now you've got another fitness center in this building right here where you're gonna have more classes and things like that. And then you've also got a general store. So this general store right here, and we're gonna touch a little bit in a little while on where this is located, but you're not super close to a lot of grocery stores in this area. So this comes stocked with a lot of different things that you might need or want so that you don't have to go to the grocery store. But you've got a lot of these things right here if you need milk, eggs, even steak. They have all those things here. Ice cream, they have snacks for kids or adults if you need candy or whatever, you've got that sweet tooth. They've got those sorts of things here, chips and things like that. And then they're also gonna have a lot of other supplies for your house so that you don't have to make a run all the way to the grocery store. You're gonna have a lot of those things stocked right here in this general store. But then you're also gonna have tennis courts up here in this main area if you enjoy playing tennis. And then you've also got a basketball court here. So a lot of different outdoor activities that you can do right up here. And this is all on this front side of the neighborhood. Now there are several different sections to this neighborhood, but there's another whole section in the back, which we'll talk about in a little bit. This is gonna be back in the Magnolia section. So this is a specific section of houses. Everyone has access to these amenities as well. It's just another set of amenities. So you've got the Bridge Bar back there, which also serves food, drinks, a bar, all of those things. You've got an additional pool. As you can see here, it's gonna be right here. You've got pickleball courts, tennis courts. So you've got a lot of different amenity areas where you can take advantage of a lot of these different things in this neighborhood. So you're not all just crowded around one pool. You've got that spread out between the neighborhood. So you've got several different options for enjoying different pools, different experiences, restaurants, pickleball courts, all those things. You have all those. Now, of course, there's also walking trails throughout the neighborhood. You've got tons of walking trails throughout. You've got playgrounds for the kids. And then speaking of kids, you have a kids camp that's all summer long where they take part in a lot of different sports activities, a lot of things to keep your kids active and outdoors and doing some really fun and exciting things while it's summer break. So there's actually a kids fishing camp. There's a junior tennis program. There's a junior golf program. Of course, there are golf pros on site that will give lessons. And then there's also an equestrian center, and that's not just specific to kids, but they have an exclusive partnership with a world-class performance training and boarding facility, which is just 5 minutes up the road. There are some horses on site, which you'll see, but they've partnered with this program that's absolutely amazing. They have horses that are there that you can take on trail rides, or you can do your own thing at that equestrian center, but they are partnered with them, which is a really great benefit to people here who want to take advantage of those equestrian sports. And this is not something that a lot of other neighborhoods are going to offer. So if you have that need for that equestrian center, this is going to be a great advantage to you living in this neighborhood. Now, really, I cannot cover everything that this neighborhood has to offer in one short video. But as you can see, they have a lot of things that they offer in this neighborhood, tons to take advantage of, and we can certainly get you a lot more detail. They actually do have a phenomenal website, which I will link in the description as well. If you want to go there and take a look in further detail, you can go to groveliving.com and look up everything else that they have to offer. Like I said, we're just scratching the surface. A lot of really fantastic amenities in here, a lot of fantastic things to take advantage of being in this neighborhood. Now, being in this neighborhood, you do have to join either through a sports membership or a golf membership. So you do have to join one or the other. So like I said, there's the sports membership and there's the golf membership. So the golf membership is obviously going to include access to this course, which is an 18-hole par 72 course. Now this course is open 6 days a week. Now Mondays, everything is closed. I do think the bridge bar is actually open in the back, but the main dining room, the course, all of those things are going to be closed on Monday, open the entire rest of the week for you to enjoy. And then there is going to be obviously an initiation fee with joining that golf or sports membership. And then there are going to be monthly dues on top of that. And then that's in addition to your HOA fees as well. So hopefully I haven't overwhelmed you with too much information here on these amenities. Like I said, just scratching the surface. But if you want more information on these amenities and things, reach out to me. We can talk more about it and let you know what all this neighborhood has to offer, because it is a lot. Okay, so that's enough about amenities. So on the schools that you're going to be zoned for, you're going to be in Williamson County schools here. So you're going to be zoned for College Grove Elementary. If you're looking those up and schools are important to you, look that up and you can see what the ratings are. You can see if that's kind of what you're looking for in a school. You're also going to be zoned for Page Middle School and Page High. So if you're looking those up, it's actually Fred J. Page Middle School and High School. So those are going to be very close to here. And then there's also private schools around here. If you're interested more in a private school, something like that. There are some of those around as well. So if you need information on those schools, we can certainly send some of that over to you as well. And then let's go ahead and take a look at this on the map and where this is so that it gives you an idea of where you are in relation to some other things. Okay, so as I said, the Grove is going to be located down here. This is going to be in College Grove, Tennessee. So it's going to be on the very south side of this Williamson County area. So you can see that it's located. It's right here off of this 840, which is going to be this southern loop that kind of goes around the south side of the city, which is really, really great actually. So this highway tends to not have a lot of traffic. It connects over here to this I-65, which takes you all the way up into Nashville. And it makes it really convenient to get over here into this Franklin area as well. And you are right off this exit. So there are going to be some neighborhoods over here in College Grove that are a little bit more difficult to get to the highway, but you actually have really great highway access from the Grove right here. So there's not going to be a lot of things right around here. You're not going to have a ton of grocery stores and shopping and all of those sorts of things here, but you can easily get right over here into Franklin. It's going to take you about 10-11 minutes to get over here into this Berry Farms area of Franklin. And then you can also go west over to Murfreesboro. It's going to take you a little bit longer to get over that direction. Now, as I said before, you can DoorDash, you can Instacart, you can do all those things to get groceries out here to you if you don't want to make that trip and go shopping. But like I said, it's really only going to be about 10-12 minutes to get over into this Berry Farms area of Franklin, which is going to make it really easy for you. Now, you'll probably notice Thompson Station is right here as well. There's not a ton in Thompson Station either, but as you go over here into Spring Hill, you can find a lot of things in here, a lot of shopping, grocery stores, all of those things. Traffic tends to be a little bit backed up getting in and out of Spring Hill in those rush hour times. And so it might even be a little bit more convenient to just go over here into this Berry Farms area right here. So in this Berry Farms, you've got grocery shopping, you've got hotels, you've got Chick-fil-A, which is very important, barbecue. They have this whole little downtown center in this Berry Farms area with shopping and restaurants and a little main street. They've got workout places, which you've got all of that in the Grove on your own. So no worries there, but you've got banks and really everything really convenient right here in this Berry Farms area. And like you can see right here, you just hop on the freeway and get right over here. So it's really easy to access. And then you've got downtown Franklin is going to be right here. And then right in here is going to be this whole Cool Springs area of Franklin and Brentwood. So just a lot more things right here. If I map you into Cool Springs from the Grove right now, it's literally 16 minutes you can see right here to get into this Cool Springs area where there are so many things. Like this is going to be where your mall is. You've got your Target here. You've got Best Buys, Costco. You've got a Sam's Club, Walmart. This is where your Whole Foods is, Trader Joe's, Home Depot, literally everything. There's a Lowe's in here. Everything that you need is going to be right here. These are all the things that everyone asks me about. How close is the Target? How close is there a Trader Joe's? All those things, Costco, are all going to be right in this Cool Springs area and right off the highway, so easily accessible for you right there. And you can see if I map you into downtown Nashville, it's a 32-minute drive, and that of course is with no traffic. So, you can obviously plan for a little bit more time, but it's really an easy drive, just all highway driving to get down here. And really 65 is not that bad. If you were going up 24, that tends to get a little bit more clogged up, but in my opinion, 65 isn't that bad, but it's really all relative depending on where you're coming from and what kind of traffic that you're used to. I just don't find it to be that bad normally. If there's weather, if there's rain, if there's accidents, obviously it can get pretty backed up. It's really a great commute to get there from College Grove. And then if you're having to commute into the airport, this gives you an idea. It's going to be a lot longer to go around on 24. Going up 65 is usually the best way. Right now it's got it mapped at about 35 minutes to get there, so not a bad commute into the airport. Again, same applies if it's rush hour or different conditions. You can plan on a little bit longer, but not a bad commute at all to get to the airport as well. So really, the thing is this is a much more rural area down in the Grove. So you feel like you're far out. You've got the beautiful views. You don't have the light pollution at night. You have the rolling countryside. It's really, really beautiful, but you're very close to everything still, which is really, really nice. Okay, and last but not least, let's talk a little bit about what it costs to live in here and what it looks like to buy a house in the Grove. So on average, your home sale prices in here are going to average right around $3 million. That's going to be your median and average home price, just a little bit shy of that. but that's just kind of the average. So you can actually buy here, even on the lower side, somewhere closer to 1.7, 1.8. Now that's going to be for a smaller house. So like we talked about, there are some different sections in here. So you have the Magnolia Park section, which is going to have smaller homes. They're more craftsman style and going to be on a little bit smaller lots. A lot of them having 2-car garages. Sometimes you can get a 3-car garage in there. But those homes are going to be a little bit on the smaller side and a little bit on a smaller lot. And some of those you can find sub $2 million. So if you're looking to get in here kind of under that $2 million mark, it is possible. It's not frequent or common, but you can find those homes. There is a listing right now that's just under 2 million. It's a great home. I've seen it. It's beautiful. So that's going to be down in that Magnolia section where they've got the second pool. They've got the bridge bar. They've got the pickleball court. So you've got a lot of amenities right around there too, which is really, really nice. So if you're kind of wanting to get in at that price point, this is a great location to be in. That neighborhood is going to be in that Magnolia section. Now in this Magnolia Park section, just to give you an idea, typical lot size in there is going to be right around 1/4 of an acre, give or take. So right around 0.25. And then again, in that Magnolia Park section, homes are probably going to be somewhere from around 3,900 square feet up to about 4,600 square feet. Now, of course, you can give or take from that, but that just gives you an idea of some of these smaller homes. And like I said, the style in this area is going to be a little bit more craftsman and a little bit different from the rest of the neighborhood. Now, when you get into the rest of the neighborhood, you can get on some of these larger lots with much larger homes, and you can probably spend up to about as much as you want to spend, especially on some of these custom homes. Now, homes in the rest of this area, you can find lot sizes anywhere from around 1/3 of an acre up to over an acre, 1.25 or so. And then the home sizes are probably going to range somewhere from around 4,500 square feet up to about 10,000 square feet. I mean, you can find homes up to 13,000 square feet if that's really what you're looking for. And like I said, there are still builders who are building in here who own lots, or you can buy lots directly. You can hold on to them. You can even buy a lot, build, and you can combine that sometimes with a lot next to it to make for a much larger lot. So you've got a lot of different options to do some of these different things in here. And then there are people who privately hold some of these lots, who have them listed for sale as well. So if you want to buy one of those lots, you just would have to build with one of the approved builders who builds in this neighborhood. And some of the builders who build in here are some of the best, kind of known in and around the Williamson County area. So you're getting a really high quality build in this neighborhood with these builders. And then there are spec homes available in here as well that they are building. Current listings right now, and I'm not going to show you a ton of video riding through this neighborhood just because it's gated. It's a private club and I don't really want to do that. But if you have interest in this neighborhood and you want to go ahead and look, we can certainly get you to see some of the houses that you're interested in seeing. But if we take a look at just what's currently out there on the market right now, this will give you an idea of some of the homes that are listed and just some of those price points. So this is going to be one of those listings in that Magnolia Park section, just right under $2 million. And you can see it's 4,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, and 2 half baths. It's going to be right by the pickleball courts, the pool, the bar, walking distance to all those things, which is pretty nice. And then this is also going to be in that section listed right around 2.2. Both of these houses are beautiful. I've seen both of them inside. And then you move up into some of these larger homes on larger lots. You're looking at 1/2 acre on this house, a really nice backyard listed at 2.325. And then just kind of going up from there, you can kind of get an idea of some of these prices. So as we scroll through here, you can just kind of take a look. You've got a lot of different styles of homes in here. This is definitely a more beachy southern house. And then again, you've got new builds, you've got specs that are being completed by some of these builders already. And then you've got this one here backing up to the golf course, priced right around $3 million. And then just lots of different styles, lots of different architecture in here. You can find some that are a little bit darker, more modern, like this beautiful home here. And then you're gonna find more traditional homes as well. And then homes that have been built across the span of many, many years. So you've got a lot of different styles, newer, older, and all of that. This house is absolutely incredible right here, priced at 3.8, and then just kind of going up from there. So again, if you have interest in looking at some of these houses, you've got this house, it's on over an acre, priced at 4.4. You know, your highest price listing in here right now would be this one here, and this is right on the golf course, priced at 4.599. You know, backing up to the golf course, and is absolutely stunning. And you can definitely spend well over that. So these are just current listings, things that are currently listed, but homes have sold, you know, all the way up to $11+ million in here. There are current builds that are being constructed that are $6, $7, $8 million. So you can spend more depending on what you're looking for, but these are obviously just some of the current listings but can definitely go well over that if that's what you're wanting to do. So this just gives you an idea of kind of what this looks like as far as home prices and things like that go in there, and different styles that you can find. A lot of different styles and price points. And again, you're here, you're kind of on a staycation every day with all of the amenities that you have in this neighborhood, and it really just has so much to offer. So it's a phenomenal golf course, tons of great amenities. You're still close to everything, but you're also kind of far away and removed. They do a lot of different events here, a lot of different golf events, and just a lot of social events that happen in this neighborhood. There's always something going on. If you like to be busy and you like to be active and you want to make a lot of friends, you can get out there and play golf with different people. They've got wine nights and bourbon nights and lots of different kinds of get-togethers. Every opportunity to make new friends and find new people out there. Just a great sense of community in this neighborhood. So again, the LIV Golf Tournament happening here at the Grove this coming weekend. So be sure to watch that. Be sure to check it out if you're into golf. It's going to be awesome. And like I said, if you have questions at all about this neighborhood or any other, we have some amazing golf course neighborhoods in this area, especially close to the Grove. We also have Troubadour. Up in Brentwood, you've got the Governor's Club and a ton of other golf courses as well that you can take advantage of if you're moving to the Nashville area and these things are important to you. We have lots of information on all of these neighborhoods, so be sure to reach out to me. I'm happy to share any and all of that information with you and try to help you find that right place for you. So don't hesitate to reach out. You can call, text, email, however you want to get in touch. Be glad to get any and all of those questions answered. Let me know in the comments if there's a video that you want to see or a neighborhood that you want covered. Drop that in the comments or send me a message. We'd love to try to get those videos out for you too. We have a lot of other great content coming out soon, so be sure to stay tuned. Subscribe. Thanks so much, and I'll see you on the next video.